Good morning, students. I'm going to start today topic the basis of human behavior with the spinal cord working and the reflex action. Till now, we have talked about the neurons, the brain, central nervous system, the peripheral nervous system, and also talked about the function of all the four lobes, that is frontal, peripheral, temporal, and occipital. So now moving further, let's discuss about the topic that is spinal cord and the reflex action. In this, the spinal cord is the long rope like collective of the neuron fibers. In the spinal cord, there are neurons, the fibers which are being giving information to brain as well as commanding to other body parts or reflex actions, which command is been given by the spinal cord. Okay, which it has been the full length inside the spine. The complete the length of the spine is been covered with the neuron fibers, and one end of the spinal cord is connected with the medulla of the brain, and the other is like a free tail end. So its structure all along its length is similar. The butterfly shape mass like a gray matter present in the center of the spinal cord, that is in gray in shape, and it is like a butterfly shape of the mass gray matter, which has been containing with the associative neurons. It has been connected with the associative neurons and the other cell of the body. So what happened, like if we talk about the gray matter of which has been white matter present in the spinal cord, it has been composed of an ascending and descending neuron transmit, like the information has been transmitted from the neuron, and these has been transferring to the other body parts as the command is given by the brain or the spinal cord. There are some major two functions by the spinal cord is been conducted, in which the brain is been not required. These two functions are completely based over the spinal cord. The first function, in which the sensory impulses are coming to the lower part of the body of the brain, and the motor impulses are being organized with it, like the brain all over the body has been working, but the spinal cord is being carrying these messages to the other body part or the lower part of the body, okay, like our legs are there, or to the lower part it is been working with. The second function is performed with the simple reflexes. Whatever, if we touch any hot object or any cold object, our hand quickly moves back. That has been done by the spinal cord. Okay, so the simple reflex actions in which the sensory nerves or the motor nerves are being associated with neurons or the gray matter of the spinal cord is been working. Now, as I have told you, with the reflexes of the second function, on that only we are going to see this, that is reflex action. In reflex action, a reflexes is an involuntary, it is mean involuntary action that occur very quickly, means what if it's just like a blink of eyes in a specific situations. Okay, for example, if we have touched something very hot object, to give the information till brain and then sending it back to the, till that we can get and burn. So for that we don't get burn or we don't get hurt at a higher rate, so the spinal cord is giving the information in that. Okay, the reflex actions take place automatically without contacting or decisions of the brain. The reflex actions are inherited in our nervous system. It has been automatically being done. Okay, for example, if we talk about the reflexes, then eye blinking or anything, any object is been coming near to your eye, then your eyes start blinking. Okay, eyelid. So this is also an example of reflex action. Understood? In this way we have understood about the spinal cord working and also what does the reflex action do. Now coming over the endocrine system. The endocrine gland play a crucial role in our development and behavior. what form, like it is in particular way in which the chemical substance are being secreted in a specific form, and which has been known as hormone. Okay, and it control over our behavior. So if any hormone secretes at a lower rate or something, then due to that some or other mental disorder can be caused. For example, dopamine, it is a kind of hormone used for our happiness and also controlling a very important emotion. If it has been not released, or it can cause schizophrenia. Okay, so similarly there are some kind of hormones which are responsible for one or other behavior. These glands, if we talk about these glands, it can be ductless glands and endocrine gland. Okay, it is also called ductless gland because they are having the duct like, means unlike other glands, to send their secretively to a specific place. अगर हमें एक specific place पे कोई message भेजना है तो they have been used. Like see, if we see in this diagram the major endocrine glands, we have pituitary gland, okay, then thyroid gland, then pancreas, then adrenal glands, ovary in females and testes in males. All these are the most important glands which have one or other function, which we are going to study in the other video. Now if we talk about these glands, it has been playing a very important role to send their secretive specific places, and the hormones are circulated by the bloodstream. So the hormone which has been secreted by the pituitary gland, it has been transferred to the body part through the blood. This system play an conjugational in a different part of the nervous system, means it will play a different role, a conjunctive role in the nervous system, and a very important role. And this whole system is thus known as neuroendocrine system. Okay, as we have been seeing the major endocrine glands of the body. If we talk about these glands like pituitary gland or thyroid gland, then if we come over adrenal gland, and then the pancreas and the gonads. These are few glands, the major glands, which we are going to take in the Monday class, and in this also we will understand that how these glands are working, what are its important function. And like pituitary gland is known as master gland. Why it has been known as master gland? Because it has been working for all the hormones, and it is the main gland in the brain which is releasing a hormone for the hypothalamus, and it is connected to the hypothalamus and regulate the hormone secretion. Okay, which hormone should be secreted at what amount, and the growth of the body, all this is related with this gland. So this gland is known as master gland. So we are going to understand each and every gland's function in detail in the upcoming video, and if you have any kind of doubt or problem or issue, you can discuss with it, and I am leaving with you a small supportive video which will help you more relatively to understand this topic, and just go through the topic and also with the book reading. Thank you and have a nice day.
Reflex actions may be defined as the automatic or involuntary response to a sensory stimulus which is not under conscious control. Some reflex actions are inborn and others are learned. Inborn reflexes are inherited and need not be learned. Some examples of inborn reflexes are given here. 1. Knee-jerk reflex. When the knee is tapped below the kneecap, the lower leg jerks forward. 2. Coughing. When unwanted matter gets into the windpipe, it is cleared by coughing. 3. Response to pain. If you accidentally sit on a pin, you jump up quickly. Learned reflexes are actions which have to be learned before they become automatic. For example, talking, reading, writing, dancing, etc. In a reflex action, the path taken by the message is known as reflex arc. It can be understood by the following example. When a person accidentally touches a hot object, a pain-sensitive receptor cell in his fingertip detects the heat stimulus and triggers off the nerve impulse. From here, the impulse travels along a sensory nerve to the spinal cord. The message is processed and the response is generated in the spinal cord itself. Then this response travels down through a motor nerve to the muscles of the arm. The muscles of the arm receive the response and his arm muscles contract, lifting the person's finger away from the hot object. Simple reflex action. The simple reflex action is a purely involuntary action. Example, when a hot object is touched by a hand is withdrawn quickly. When an object approaches near the eyes, blinking. Bone of the knee is tapped. The knee is jerked.